unknown to the biggest song of them all, probably. Phil Collins' "Sussudio." It's
Wow.
just it's just the biggest of the biggest, right?
Just wow.
Yeah,
That's on this list.
yeah. I know. K Rock
It was,
played this.
and I say this, Phil Collins is tremendous. His talent as a drummer and a singer, he's amazing. He's amazing. But that song, I mean, of course, it conjures American Psycho. This is Sussudio, a great song, a personal favorite. And the reason that they said that, of course, is because they knew it's a visceral reaction that the song gets from people. You either love it or you hate it, and I don't know many people who love it.
Strangely enough, we're going to come upon a song that I hate even worse than Sussudio. That's
Really?
on this list. That just drives me insane when I hear it. But we'll get to that eventually.
I know which one it is.
Oh, I'm sure you do. but okay. So Sussudio, what is it about the song that just does not? Did you at the time in 1985? A junior in high school, and Phil Collins, and this is the biggest album, and you've got the cassette, don't you?
No.
No.
What? Why would I need the cassette? It was played every 40 minutes on the radio. No, absolutely not. The reason I didn't like it is that Word is made up bullshit. It's just it's you're not singing anything. You're not singing anything, and it's not particularly groundbreaking. This chord progression or the instrumentation here and the horns and everything that they had to bring in because the song was a turd on its own. No, there's nothing about the song that gratifies me in any way.
Tutti Frutti, Aw Rudy, a Womp Bop, a Loo Bop, a Womp Bam Boo. I mean, that's
First one to do it. He was the first one to do it.
Okay, fine.
He was the first one to do it. This is not the first time to do anything.
No one's ever said Sussudio before.
Well, you're right.
Okay, well,
I yield that point.
Okay, fine. We will. Holly, where were you on the Phil Collins? No Phil Collins at all.
No, Phil Collins and Genesis. Phil Collins.
Wow.
Not
solo. I mean,
not a huge
in '85.
Phil Collins. I appreciated him, and no, I was not one for the ballads either. Not one for Phil Collins ballads.
All right. I mean,
I appreciate him. I love him. I think he's funny. I think he has a great wit. But yeah, this is not my go-to.
I would imagine at an Indiana radio station, you'd hear Springsteen, you'd hear Mellencamp, and you'd hear Phil Collins in '85.
Sure.
That was it. And that was
everywhere.
It. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
It was inescapable.
But you bought Springsteen and you bought Mellencamp, I'm sure, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it was good.
Yeah, what's your point, Dave? Okay, I get it.
Dave, you sound surprised. Was this your jam?
I did. Yeah, I did like Susie. I liked this. This was.
Was it a great song? Was it a personal favorite?
It was.
We're going to learn something about David right here.
I actually also liked it because I was a Letterman fan, and Letterman used to harp on Sussudio all the time. But I think also because it's still a good song. You can't argue that it's a catchy song that's still in your head. You still know this word Sussudio to this day. It's not like, oh, what was that song that Phil Collins sang that was nonsense song? Everyone knows it. Just say
and it wasn't the last time you do it. Abacab?
Yeah. Yes. It works, people.
Well, Abacab was the chord progression, right?
Yeah, Abacab, I guess, was actually before, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it was initially the chord progression. It went A, B, A, C, A, B at one point, but I think the final version of the song was like Abracadabra or something. Yeah, it was.
That's Steve Miller.